get it done. I mean, that's disappointing. That's what I'm disappointed for. I mean, for all the other guys in there who did play hard, all the other veteran players who are trying to get done what needs to get done, and we get it done. And that pisses me off. You dog, all right, that's what I told him. I'm pissed at that football team because I think we're better than that. I mean, you can't fight as hard as we fought in Kansas City and give yourself a chance to come at home, and you play at home, and you play like that with an opportunity to win the division. I don't have an answer for that. And, but it's my team, and I'll fix it as I continue to move forward.
You've had a lot of injuries in your secondary. That can't excuse some of the missed tackles and stuff.
No. Look, I'm not making no more excuses for nobody. I mean, I've taken this thing on all year, and look, bottom line is we don't tackle very well in the secondary. We don't make the plays that you got to make in the secondary to be very successful, and we're not where we need to be yet. And it's my job, and I'm going to get it fixed.
Was there a moment where you thought that was a turning point?
Yeah, I thought the kickoff return. I mean, when they got the ball and they scored the kickoff return, to me, that was a huge difference in the game. Huge. Because momentum, it shifted. We went ahead. We were up. And then all of a sudden, here comes the ball coming back at you again. Or it was 7-7, and all of a sudden now it's 14-7. That's not good. Or 10, whatever it was. But I just know that I felt that was a huge difference. Yeah. I thought it was going to go the other way, then we don't get the safety, but we got him at the half-inch yard line. And the first play, complete a ball for 15 yards. I mean, you can't play like that, guys. I mean, you can't. I mean, I think you guys all know that. We've been hanging on for dear life defensively all year. I mean, and you get exploited by a really good quarterback, and that's what he did because he is a good player and he has good skilled players. And it was my biggest nightmare, but I thought we played better and be a little closer to guys than what we were. We didn't get it done. I mean, what more do you want me to tell you? I'm very mad about it. I know what needs to happen, and we'll get it done.
I'm assuming there was some adjustments they had right on you. Just basically nothing you tried for.
Basically. I mean, look at there's nothing. When you look up there and you look at the yards they had and the completion percentage of their quarterback and touchdowns they had, I mean, obviously we didn't get them stopped.
Would you pinpoint any one thing on defense, or just overall?
I just think it's overall. I mean, when you play defense, you got to play 11 guys got to play together. And their 11 guys on offense play together, and ours did. And like I said, on offense, we had chances. I know we're kicking field goals, steps on touchdowns. So we had our chances too, but not today. Wasn't good enough for us. I'm not going to say, I know one thing. This team needs an attitude adjustment. You know what I mean by that? The killer instinct has got to exist here. And it's something I've talked about. When you don't finish games at the end like we haven't. Guys, this has been going on all year. When you don't finish games at the end, I mean, we're pointing to this one. This feeling that I've had has been there all year. And you try to change it. You do a lot of different things. And I haven't been able to get it changed. So I know what needs to happen, and we'll move forward. I think there's going to be a lot of adjustments that we got to make. Obviously, what we just did ain't good enough. It's not good enough in the National Football League to be a very good defensive football team. So it's not good enough.
What was your game plan going in?
Was to cover these guys, to get after these guys, harass the quarterback. Hopefully they turn it over like he did earlier. He turned it over one time, and he ain't turned it over anymore, and we didn't get close to him anymore. So obviously our plan is always to go hit the quarterback and reroute receivers and make it tough for him to see if our front can get there. We didn't get there.
I assume you got the double.
You know right, I do.
But you were not able to somehow infuse that.
Absolutely. Obviously I wasn't. I mean, and that starts with me. I mean, like I tell you, I mean, I gotta fix it. That's all I can tell you. It starts with me, and I gotta fix it. But I'm pissed about this. It'll wear on me for quite a while, but obviously it's going to push me into this next season to really make everybody that's here understand, because this one's going to burn me for a long time, to make everybody understand what it takes to win consistently in this league. I mean, I'm tired of hearing we don't have good enough players. We have good enough players. Have good enough players. And some of these good enough players got to start playing good. And we got to make plays. You got to challenge to make plays, and you got to finish plays. Or if you don't get beat.
Is there a case where you're waiting for them to
Well, I like I said, what's going on, you know, I know you guys are alluding to defense. Defense on the defensive side of the ball. What I've seen today is kind of what I saw, you know, other than some things here and there in different times. I've seen the same thing. I mean, when you play defense in the National Football League, man, you got to hunt. You can't give up 20, 29 points and expect to win. You're not going to do that, you know. And I've challenged our guys. I've challenged everybody. And obviously, we're not responding to it, so we got to get better.
You talk about a lot about threats. How much of it is one shot?
Well, we'll see. You know, we'll see. Obviously, I think Chuck knows how I feel. I'm disappointed. You know, over there, I have been. It's not like we haven't had conversations. So Chuck knows what I feel, and it's not good enough. I'm not going to answer that right now.
Was there a reason why you didn't go shake North's hand after the game?
No, we talked earlier. No, me and North have a good relationship. I was pissed. I need to get inside. I didn't want to be harassed by people. I got the utmost respect for Norm. Norm knows that. We talked before the game at length, so no, there's no issue between me and Norm or anything like that. I wish Norm well. Norm has a good football team. I kept telling people he's one of the better coaches in this league. He proved it today. They came in here and kicked our tails.
You think having the general manager hurt you?
No, what did that have to do with today? That had a doggone thing to do with today. Being the general manager or making a decision who you trade for, that had nothing to do with today. I mean, come on. We went out there, we were up 7-0, and all of a sudden that team just rolled off point after point after point. We just slow them down and we just scored enough. So that had nothing to do with that.
Hugh, the team wound up setting record for penalties and penalty yards. It wasn't a major factor today, but is it part of the explanation why you're not in the playoffs?
Absolutely. I mean, there's no question it is. I mean, there's a couple games, other games that maybe you win. There's a couple times today maybe you get them off the field if you don't have the penalty. It's a problem, you know. And I'm not. That's not why we lost today, but that is a problem on this football team. And, I mean, there's some work that's got to be done. I never said that this thing was going to be easy. I expected us to be better than what we were. I'm very disappointed. I'm very upset, but I'm not dismayed by the opportunity here. I know this is not what Coach Davis left me to do. I do know that, and I got a lot of work to do.
Coach, you talked a little bit about scheme, how players changing attitude going forward. You're going to take a stronger hand in the defense. You're going to take a stronger hand.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to take a stronger hand in this whole team, this whole organization. There ain't no way that I'm going to feel like I feel today a year from now. I promise you that. There's no question. Defensively, offensively, and special teams. I ain't feeling like this no more. This is a joke. I mean, to have a chance at home to beat a football team that is reeling after being beaten Detroit, who's one of your rivals, and they come in here and beat us like that, yeah, I'm going to take a hand in everything that goes on here.
What do you want to tell the fans?
Sorry. They've done their part. Our fans have done their part. I mean, come on. We got to sell out the guys. That crowd was electric. There's nothing wrong with our crowd. Ain't nothing wrong with our fans. Our fans were outstanding. They did everything they could to help will us to a victory. What we got to do is give back. And I've been saying it all week. We got to give back to these fans. And we haven't done it. You know, 8-8 ain't what I want to be. I'm not happy with the season. I've underachieved. And it's just that simple.
Are you sorry you didn't say this a few weeks ago?
Sorry I didn't say what?
Well, I mean, just
Why did I need to say that to you a couple weeks ago? We still got a chance to win this division. I would never do that. I mean, come on. I mean, I've taken it all year for this football team because I'm the leader of this whole thing. But I know what the issues are. They know that this team isn't dumb. We know what the issues are, and it's got to be fixed. You know, but hey, if I throw people under the bus, then I'm not a good leader that way. I'm not doing that. And I'm not throwing them under the bus now. We are not where we need to be as a football team. We have a lot of work to do. I need to get them better, and we need to get better, and we need to make some changes and some adjustments, and that's what we're going to do.
Injury updates?
The only guy that was hurt was Kevin Boss. He had a concussion. We'll go from there.